Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome back to a wonderful Wednesday here at West Lane. All right, is finishing up win WIDA today and tomorrow. So we'll have just a basic win period today. No extended because it was writing yesterday. We know we write. Takes a little longer to write than it does to do some other things. We do have two more tests, one today, one tomorrow, both speaking. So I mean, we're gonna have to be absolutely be our quietest. We're gonna absolutely avoid the sixth grade hallway. We're gonna absolutely avoid Mr. King's class. Avoid that all that isolation by the front office. Avoid it. Be quiet. They're speaking. That means their microphone are picking up what they're saying. The people who are taking the WIDA test, and so we really need it quiet. So make sure you're on. You kind of leave that situation and just stay in your classroom unless you're switching pretty quick. As we switch tests, great, but then we stay in the classes that we're in. All right, let's get to our announcements. All right, today is Wednesday, January the 24th, 2024, and these are your morning announcements. West Lane Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of West Lane Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through a culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. All right, lanyards and IDs. Let's get Wildcat ready. Lanyards and IDs around our necks. Binder and student organizers are with us. Backpacks and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones are in our lockers. Blankets stay at home. Today is a blue day with a win attached to it, but the win is only till 10:50. Then we'll run the rest of our schedule, and that'll be tomorrow as well. And then we will be out of at least WIDA testing. We'll still have a few wins here and there. Next Wednesday will be our either work or play. So either you'll have no missing work or you'll be able to go to the gym or play games next week. And that'll be Wednesday, next Wednesday. All right. Speaking of what do you need to do today? Hey, read a book. From between now and February 16th, read all about your favorite things. We'll have a log minutes and bean stack for this grade level challenge. You can read books from your favorite authors about your favorite genres, topics, and characters. Do you have a favorite series? Tell a friend about it. Please sure to tell your ELA and or advisory teacher when you read at home so they can log your minutes. All right, You Matter Week continues. Today, we want to talk about creating a safe space for your friends, your families, and peers by allowing them to be able to openly and freely express your feelings and emotions. I think sometimes, especially to gentlemen, especially, tell you what, my generation, I know I'm an old man, 50 years old, but it was not, when I was in school, was not, I don't know, it was not done to express your feelings as a young boy. And so I'm really proud of how we have grown as a society to allow our young men, and we all kind of but everybody, 100% of people now have been able to more express their feeling. But I think that system for young men, we got to make sure there's a space you can talk to someone and not, again, playing it then against them, not like holding it against them. They express their feelings. That's their feelings. You can create that space by letting them know that you care about them, that you're here to help them, and you're here to hear them without judging or talking down to them. It's a big key. We don't once we, sometimes too, we're not looking to solve a problem. We just want to be heard. And sometimes it's important to talk about that too. Do you want to fix the problem or do you want to talk about it? Because sometimes talking about it can help a lot. But really making sure that we're not trying to solve people's problems for them because that is something that maybe that's a difficult piece to understand. Also, don't be afraid to tell an adult if your friend or peer's safety is at risk. So if someone comes to you and says, hey, I'm thinking about different things about self-harm, please tell an adult because it's not worth it. There's a safety issue. It's not really telling. It's actually, you could save a life. And this goes for beyond here. It's not just this week, but this goes for beyond. Find a trusted adult, let them know what's going on so your friend and your peer can get the help they need. This is how you can be a huge help. Don't be afraid to speak up and ask for help because you matter. All right, let's shift gears here to our Wildcat foci. The first focus, again, is always writing in your student organizer every class. The second one is being on time to every class. And the third one, what we're focusing on right now, is making sure your first effort needs to be your best effort. And that is in all things. In all things, your first effort needs to be your best effort. All right, let's make sure we clean up West Lane. Make sure we clean up our messes. Yesterday for breakfast, we had a almost perfect breakfast yesterday. Let's keep that up. Let's keep that up at all times. See if we had a perfect breakfast today. I don't know because I record this right before breakfast. So we'll see. Great job, breakfast from Tuesday. Nice work. All right, it's also cold COVID and flu season. Make sure you're washing your hands for at least 20 seconds to make sure we're getting rid of the germs and help prevent the spread of germs by sneezing and coughing into your sleeve, please. All right, go to honorschools.org and recognize your teacher. That's honorschools.org. All right, this is keeping our hands to ourselves chunk. No zero play fighting, zero shadow boxing, zero two-foot lunging, and zero neck slapping. Pass protocol. Everybody gets about an average of 1 pass a week. It's about 1.1 passes a week. And no passes in the first 20 minutes or last 20 minutes of class. In the cafeteria, please sit in the correct tables and facing the center of those tables. Stay in your seat and have your ID. Also, when you're returning from lunch, stay in the seat until your class is called and then walk back with your teacher. It's that simple. If we can't get that, there could be some things that we don't maybe eat lunch in the cafeteria, but we can't handle that. All right, don't forget the bell does not dismiss you from class. Your teacher always does. Breakfast students, please go directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. And all food eaten in the cafetorium should stay there. No food should be eaten outside the cafetorium. Restroom privacy, talking to you gentlemen, talking to you 7th grade gentlemen, give the students using the restroom appropriate privacy. It's not been an issue in 6th and 8th grade. Let's not make it an issue in 6th and 8th grade. Again, everybody, all cell phones are in your locker between 9:25 and 4:25. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. You can be suspended if it's a second or third offense and more. And don't forget our West Lane Middle School motto. Say it with me. Cada Wildcat, cada dia mejora, which means every Wildcat every day gets better. All right. So let's stop the share. Let's come back to me. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everybody.